you can ghost step to adjust as the reality risk.
Yeah, you can for sure itemize against it. It's just you need to basically respect the CK. You can't expect the tank his first.
Can you give me 2 tangos?
So.
Alright. I think a lot of times I don't respect... Yeah, I really don't respect roamers, and especially like Ricky and bounty hunters. And usually I just get killed.
Yeah, so first thing is don't get your courier killed. You can just park it like here until you see the Ricky. If you don't see him, just don't use it. Like, there's no reason.
Okay, I gotta see why I can't hear... I can't see your drawings.
Oh, okay. I mean, that's just a coaching bug, I believe. Like, there's not much to... If you press enter, do you have like a checkbox to listen to coach or something?
No, it doesn't even have that.
Yeah, then it's just... I mean, coaching is bugged. So I think you can only see it... You cannot see anything on the minimap. You can only see it on the floor. Like, you see this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. But yeah, that should also show on the minimap, but it doesn't for you, I guess. Whatever. But yeah, basically just leave the courier like around the tier 3 until you see Ricky. So this is a... I'd say it's a pretty good game for Veil of Discord, because they're not very likely to build BKBs, not early at least, and plus you're really gonna need the armor against CK and Ricky and stuff.
Yeah.
In Razor 2 actually, so...
I think I played the lane really well already.
Yeah, unfortunately I can't even see your CS, but...
2 range creeps.
Yeah, that's the focus really. Would maybe prioritize the boots over the second though against the Razor.
Oh right, you're right. Yeah.
Not really the biggest deal though.
I was actually, I don't know why, but I was thinking that, and then I just went for the null. Like, I shouldn't have won. I was going for the...
So...
Thinking...
Actually, one cool thing here is that you have a... Like, you know, we talk about Lesh, like how much you like to have a lot of movement speed on Lesh and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But they have 0 slows on their team, and you have both the... You actually have 3 allies that buff movement speed. You have the Bloodlust, you have the Track, and you have even Sven's Warcry. So this is actually a game where I think you could safely stay with brown boots, even take the HP talent over the move speed talent, because you're gonna be running so fast anyway. Another great value armor item is the Solar Crest. Pretty nice for Leshrac because it also gives you mana regen, so maybe something to consider. He spent all his mana, so...
Oh, I didn't even check that.
I mean, he used a lot of arcs. Yes, he has a Ring of Akira now, he has no boots.
So I'm thinking I can try and kill him.
Yeah, basically you gotta bait him. Like, the way you land the stun most reliably is you stun him as he's going for a last hit. You wanna do that when there's like maybe 2 or 3 of his creeps left. Because right now there's no chance, you know, too many creeps to soak up the edict. Yeah, now it's too late though, because next wave is already coming. So you wanna focus a little bit on hitting his creeps. So of this next wave, you wanna like auto attack his creeps a bit so they start dying. I mean, the only reason for this is because you're not 6 yet. If you're 6, it's very simple. You don't have to do crazy stuff. You can be patient. Like, the better play actually is honestly to be patient. I mean, you could do some damage here, but yeah, there's a weakness. That's exactly what I was gonna. In case you get ganked. I think if you attacked the Razor, you might have killed him too. Like, because you have the disruptor spell on you, there's no way you
So
escape.
would you go Veil first here? Like straight Veil?
Yeah, that's always a bit of a. Let's see. If you go Veil, you want to fight. You have a bounty, so you can definitely fight. And the reason to go Bloodstone before finishing Veil is because you want to farm jungle more. But you have a Sven, so he's likely to be the one farming jungle mostly. So I think the Veil makes sense to get. It's not even just it's not even so much about necessarily killing people with the active and stuff, but it's also like if you walk up to a tower to push, you know, with the Veil, you have that +6 armor. It's, it's a lot safer than if you have just like a Bloodstone components.
I really like getting these 2 small items. I think they're so valuable.
The Windlace and Raindrop, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
They're perfect for that. There's a lot of stuff you can experiment with. Sometimes when let's say I'm playing with the Sand King on my lane, I get an early Blightstone to boost the right clicks, boost the edict damage, and then later turn that to the medallion.
Against the Sand King?
No, with the Sand King, for example. Because, you know, he stuns, you stun, and both of you get like 3-4 right clicks in. Yeah, he's dead. He ran the wrong way.
Well, yeah, he didn't really commit to one direction. He should have just gone in one direction.
I mean, the thing is, at least he can force you to tower dive, maybe tank some hits, maybe disrupt their TPs and gets a counter kill, but he kind of just did nothing. Yeah, maybe get the Soul Ring before the Veil up to, because now, I mean, okay, you can shrine. It depends what you want to do, like.
I think you're right. Soul Ring's really good.
You can bring out the Soul Ring and the Veil recipe and finish the Veil from outside shop. That was a quick link.
Oh my god, my polarity got cancelled. Oh shit.
If he missed uphill, I guess he would have lived.
I could have actually not used ulti and just stunned one. I should have done that.
That's another option, yeah. Not sure how reliable that is though. I think using ulti was fine, but if you right click the disruptor, you might have gotten a return kill.
I'm gonna go top. Try and kill the CK. Oh, it's daytime.
That's a bit unfortunate, but you don't have to kill him, you just need to force him from the lane.
Are you serious?
Oh, now we know he actually maxed the stun.
Wow.
I mean... Okay, I think first of all you could have stunned him when he was here in the trees.
Yeah.
Um,
I thought I didn't need to stun him.
yeah, you didn't
Like,
need to. I mean, you just got kind of creep blocked. It would have taken like a very small side step. Anyway, now that you finish the veil, you're gonna have lots of HP regen. You could. There's no need to use a query. You're gonna push top anyway, right? So you could just walk there and buy it. That's kind of the point of getting the recipe.
Yeah.
Your middle tower is under attack.
It's the,
I've seen you do this trick, which I think is really good.
yeah, where you stun them both. Yeah.
Middle tower is under attack. Your bottom tower is
So I mean, the most crucial thing about, or like the thing where you, after you got the basics down on Lesh, which you do, the most important thing is to, basically this decision making, like here, when do you go for jungle camps, when do you go for push, when do you die for a kill. Here, Maro, I'm not sure why I didn't use the veil. I think you would have died a lot quicker.
Oh, it was on cooldown from...
Uh-huh.
I shouldn't have used it on the creeps.
Yeah. If you, but if you, like you use the stun, you know how there's a long cast animation, but there's also a 0.35 second delay, so you can actually cast
you
veil,
can veil
after the stun before it hits.
Yeah, you're right.
your bottom tower is under attack.
Alright, actually, it's just one CK.
Your
And now the scripts.
Oh, here he comes.
Right.
Oh, wasted his
The
ult.
fake one is behind you. He actually has an armlet, so he hits quite hard. And about, I mean, this goes for any Bloodstone hero, you know, where you have like Bloodstone and mana boots and soaring and stuff. We need to drop items. The quickest and safest way to is, you know, with shift queuing. That's why you can also do multiple items. For example,
Yeah, I've never done it before. So like you walk to a certain location, you get him to walk, and during the walking time you do all the commands.
yeah, for example, you shift Q to walk here, and shift Q drop Veil, drop Arcane Boots, and use Soaring.
tower is under
Yeah.
And then the only thing you have to do is like quickly click them to pick them up afterwards. You can try now with Veil Mana Boots.
Oh damn it! I shouldn't have. Yeah, I should have.
You could, okay, you can try also with the Soaring, like dropping both.
Okay, okay, I'll practice it later.
Yeah, maybe not in the middle of the lane. Yeah, that's. Okay, that was a good edict cast.
Got the veil off as well.
Yeah, that was great.
That was
That's someone who doesn't play Lesh wouldn't do that for sure. You kind of get that habit, you know, where you see disables flying and
You see people coming, and then you get the the edict going, so they can't stay around you.
Exactly. Yeah.
So
I would rebuy the raindrops. I mean, why not? Especially in those
yeah,
kind of
I
situations.
probably would have survived a bit longer there, and then got XP.
Oh.
Oh, the HP talent also saved, like, gave me the kills as well.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I think this CK is feeling pretty bad that I keep coming.
Although, I think your team is a bit. I mean, your side is free farming the woods, I guess, but your team is a bit better equipped at dealing with the CK than they are with Timber. Like, you're probably the best hero on your team against the Timber, so you might want to switch things up soon. Tell your team to head on top and yeah, because they're kind of
they keep saying that they're struggling bottom.
I mean, because it's a Timber and they've heroes with no damage.
Caroline, kill Jaja. We can kill him. We can kill him.
Very nice.
Oh, that was close.
Your
Oh.
top tower is under attack.
Drop Vil from mana boots. You can like shift Q drop it here. Press mana boots.
I'll do it when I'm walking home or so. Oh, I probably won't need.
When you walk into the woods. Yeah. Like let's say after this tower you want to kill this camp, you can do it then.
The enemy's bottom tower has fallen.
Oh god. Oh, that's a bonus kill. Okay, and now when you get point booster, you can do it with even more item. Now it's even more worth doing it.
Alright, so shift.
Drop the 3 mana items, then press Soul Ring.
Alright. I'll try and
So
do it.
let's say, yeah.
Oh, that worked.
Yeah, and then if you like drop them all in the
yeah.
same spot, you don't even need to move your mouse. You just instantly. But of course, then you wanna actually use your mana from the Soul Ring
Yeah.
before it expires.
Is there a trick we can do here?
What do you mean?
Like,
With the Soul Ring? I mean, it's the same thing.
no, with the creeps, neutral creeps. You know how I go here? You know how at the top shrine area, I can pull the.
Yeah, pull them together. Yeah, you can do that. These two as well. I mean, yeah, and that.
I can't see. So
that jungle.
Your bottom tower
In the jungle there, you can do it. Basically, the dire. With these, I mean, you can't really do it, but you can still post Nova them both. So
tower is
it's
under
close enough.
okay, so at the moment, I got all. Oh, I haven't got top tower yet, but I feel like the map is dark, so a bit dark, and I don't. That's why I'm farming jungle.
I mean, you really want to force. Actually, losing that bottom tower is kind of a mistake. But yeah, you want to force Timber away.
Okay. How do I drop all in the same location?
Just shift Q like let's say you walk shift Q walk here, shift Q walk here, and then drop suck like all 3. And then when you pick them up, you don't need to move your mouse as you're picking them up because you just click 3 times and that's how it becomes really fast. I mean, you can try
Wait, say that again.
Like if you drop them on the same spot, you don't need to move your mouse when you're picking them up. So just like
Yeah, but you can't put it in the exact same spot because.
no, they don't have collision size. You can.
radiant structures are fortified.
Oh my god. I think I lagged a little bit there.
Your middle tower is under
But when you're going to drop the items, you have to keep dragging each one, you know?
Yeah, you drag them. That's why like the shift Q gives you time to drag each one.
Yeah.
the enemy's top tower.
I mean, you can. If that's the hardest part, you can just do that without any like anything else. Just try shift Q walk to here and then drop 3 items on the same spot, whatever items, just to.
Yeah. That's what I was doing. Yeah.
So, thing is like Lesh is very high. I mean, now we're talking about like efficiency and shit, but it's a high-paced hero in the sense that you have no cooldowns, which means the only thing like preventing you from being able to do stuff is not having HP or mana, so like sustain. That's why you build a ton of sustain items, obviously. But the point being is that you want to avoid downtime. For example, this TPing to base, like, yeah, it's like, okay, got a kill, push the lane, let's go base, but you want to basically avoid that, because every time you TP to base, like, you have no TP for 8 seconds, you're completely, like, forfeit your presence on the map, basically.
Okay. I go magic resistance.
Yeah, I mean, you never want to get mana over that, because it's just mana pool. It doesn't really help. So, 4 heroes missing, you're next to their tier 2. There's no tower near you.
Okay.
You don't have a TP scroll. It's not really the best place to be.
Okay. Disruptor might even pull me back. Yeah. Especially when I have a bloodstone.
Yeah, when
Yes.
you run away against Disruptor, you wanna like hug the trees a bit. So any reason why you're getting like Shiva's skipping the Yules?
I think yours is good actually, but you were saying I should get armor, so that's why I queued it up.
But I mean the Yules is like
yeah, I do think yours is really core.
it's not. I mean it's defensive too. Just like if you get rifted and static storm. Like other heroes.
So at this moment, you know, like I don't know what to do except farm at this moment.
Yeah, the thing is,
'Cause
there's
the
a very
lanes
big difference between farming safe areas. Like that's fine to do as you're going for the Bloodstone, but like right now you have your core items, and by farming safe area, you're not applying any pressure. See, like this lane, the stop wave is kind of pushed to your side. If instead of farming these 2 camps, you twice, okay, you got more gold maybe, but if you push the wave, that the wave would be at their tower, you would force someone to move there. Right now, no one is forced to move there. So now you do it, but in the process of doing it, for example, you're showing top, which gives Razor the freedom to just push mid.
So how do I not show top if I'm pushing it?
No, you want to show. It's just the point is doing things fast. Basically, you don't want to. You want to prioritize pushing lanes quickly over farm, which means getting neutral camps. Every time you go for neutral camps, you're not pushing a lane. That's basically the point.
Oh, here he comes.
Yeah, there's a recon. Just turn. I mean, cast ulti at
Kill
least.
it,
Okay, I mean, you want to retreat, but you should at least cast ulti there to damage.
Right. I feel like the range is too far anyway, you know?
You don't. You regen more mana per second than your ulti costs, so there's no reason not.
I guess you're right, yeah.
So my point is like, of course you can push waves with Nova when it's like safe. Even if it's unsafe, and there's an enemy here, you can still lightning and stun the creeps from the trees to kill the wave.
Oh my god, that's so good.
And this is where you want to TP bottom, TP bottom. Oh, nice. Okay, not nice. Yeah,
Not well.
killed Ricky, but yeah. So the moment I said, because like see what, they win the fight and your bottom tower takes about 400 damage. And now the enemy team is, I guess they're gonna try Roche, I don't know what they're gonna try.
Okay. So I think the problem there was I ran in too early. I got a pretty good stun, but then everyone kind of turned on me.
You got the stun, but you didn't actually kill anyone with it. Like again, if you will lightning into stun, you can maybe burst the Ricky before he can ult. Then it's like worth doing that. If you don't, like he pops ulti. You don't kill him. You need to run. He gets a lot more damage off during the fight. Razor gets way more spells off. You don't. Yeah, he's not low enough for you to commit onto. So for example, right now, instead of running further into the jungle, you can run bottom and pressure that.
But it's a bit unsafe, right?
That's why you run through the trees. You don't need to show. Like again, you can push waves from range without showing yourself with lightning and stun. But first, you can wait for the enemy to show themselves on the map.
Right. Okay. So he's
The
actually
point
scared
is, it's you don't need to be killing creeps at every single moment of the game. Like sometimes the best play is to actually sit in the trees and wait for a good opportunity.
Okay.
Okay, now you need to TP out. Okay, see. But see, actually applied pressure. They're like, holy shit, Lesh is here, let's move. Okay, now they're defending the tower. Now they're all bottom. Bottom is pushed. They show themselves bottom. And now you're already pushing top. And not only are you pushing top, but you're doing it very quickly and safely because you forced them all to go bottom. So with this move, you basically took control of 2 lanes. And if you just clear the whole jungle instead, they would push out bottom. Top would also be pushing out. And then you'd be like, holy shit, the map is black. With no idea where they are. But by pushing waves, you give yourself an idea of where they are.
Okay.
And now we see them all. You don't have TP, so might as well look for tower. Stun these trees, so you see teleports coming. Stun here to break the trees. So even though 4 of your teammates died, that's like really bad and stuff. You can bring boots to travel in a win list. They can't really commit because top is like being pushed, so at least one of them needs to go back to top. And now again, instead of farming camps, you should run to mid because your team is gonna respawn in 10 seconds. And if you're there, you can chase, set up a kill. You saw the disruptor already moving back, so there's no way he's there. So here you're already running into mana issues because you skipped level 2 ult, and like the damage difference there, for example, like it didn't really matter. Yeah, but the thing is like
So
Timber like wasn't really close to dying. You could have.
Do I get 15 strength or 5% amp?
I think strength here is better considering against CK.
I think that you told me that before, but I've seen like in TI there was a few Lesh picks.
Yeah, they maxed the ulti, but the thing is they played them quite differently. Like they buy blink and they play him as a burst hero, where you blink and you try to kill someone really fast, like the backlines and stuff. And that's also fine, but in this case, like you kind of want sustained damage because CK, Timber, and Razor, these are not heroes that you're gonna burst, no matter, even if you have level 5 ulti, hypothetically. Turn. Sven is in.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean you can start working on the Shivas now. Buy the recipe now at your base anyway. The other 2 items you can get from side shop. Yeah, so basically, again, like, now why head into the jungle instead of pushing another wave?
Oh, getting the plate mail.
Alright. Yeah, it's just, like, this is the most important thing, like, and the faster you do it, like, it has an impact. Like, these, for example, the creep wave now dies, I don't know, like 5-6 seconds later than if you did not get the plate mail, and that can actually make a difference. Now everyone's missing, so this is a bit scary. This wave I would have killed from the fog, but alright, they didn't punish.
Okay. Okay, so now I go jungle, right?
Now you can wait for the Razor to leave, quickly nuke the wave, and then even though it's deep, you're gonna TP bottom right after, so it should be hard for him to punish. Because you see the disruptor, you saw the CK, and the others cannot cancel your TP.
Your bottom tower is under
Okay,
attack.
they're actually committing bottom with the CK ult.
Your bottom tower has fallen.
Alright, but yeah. I mean, they took bottom, so yeah, that's fine. But generally, the
I
idea
don't
with
know.
the
That
idea
team's
with
running around. Oh my god.
stun them, stun them.
Oh, he's so rich. What's going on? So
It's just
fast.
his talents. 10 strength and 12 total stats when he hits those two. Like, his talents alone give him 22 strength. It's massive. But Sven counters him pretty good, so. Catch the timber with use.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Your Sven is out, there's no way you can win.
Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. What's behind us?
So again,
wanna
keep
finish
your
this.
keep your eyes on the lanes. I mean, now you can keep farming the camps just so you finish Shivas, but
A tithe to the impurities.
really prioritize. Like, you're very fast, you have boots to travel, and you clear waves like insanely quickly as well. So you want to keep the lanes under control. If all the lanes are pushed like towards their tier 2s, then you have a lot more space to do whatever you want and not get pushed and split push and get big calls, etc.
Yeah. And not get Roshan. Okay, I see. Just
You can maybe clear it quickly and then TP or just be safe. I mean, this was... You showed anyway, so if someone was there you would be dead. But you didn't actually clear the wave, so... At the very least you can have your Edict on while you're TPing. Or you could like even Shivas,
Have ulti on.
leave the ulti on and the wave dies as you're TPing.
yeah. Now I'm a bit scared because I think they really want to kill me, and then they
You see
might.
the Disruptor, but now you see the Disruptor, so you shouldn't be scared.
Okay.
And the thing is, if you're scared, then being here on the low ground, that's not really safe. If you're scared, you want to be on the side in the trees. Which again, you have a stun that clears trees, so you can do that very, very safely. You can even make your own path. And...
Oh.
So here what you can do is like, you can lightning veil stunning. Kill
Okay,
him.
we should fight. We should fight because CK's bottom. He has no TP. He has no TP.
Maybe you can catch the timber. Not sure why Sun is waiting so much. You have no creeps, so it's kind of a bit of a waste of time right now, but yeah, they're coming.
Do I get a ghost scepter? Okay, I think we gotta get out.
I think Ricky has a diffusal, so not much. Oh no, yeah, but he's going for one though, so...
So I get BKB.
I think this might actually be a very good game for the Axe and the Lightning talent.
Really?
Yeah, like, it will allow you to actually kite. If you haven't tried it, just do it, even if it's not the best option, like just do it for the sake of trying it.
Yeah.
And
okay.
see how it feels. I mean, it doesn't really clear the illusions, obviously, but that's Sven's job mostly. But it's gonna allow you to kite the Razor really well. And even chase the Timber. I mean, he has Timber Chain, but if he's crawling the rest of the time, it's not bad. You forced the swap to back, that's pretty good.
Oh, you nearly
Oh,
found me.
found it. But at least can Shiva's Edict, I mean, use something. Yeah, I mean, now we might as well push. Team is actually dealing with them.
Oh my god, if I get Edict now.
Yeah, I mean, it's, yeah.
Oops.
Yeah, now he probably wants to be back. He has no... His uses cooldown, so...
Yeah, I
Thing
get
is,
Edict.
you need to
yeah.
Yule, you need to Yule the timber.
No, I can kill him.
Very nice.
Reduced to your element.
Oh.
The thing is, you have to get back because CK took 2 sides. Sven died.
Yeah. I can buy back. Probably not worth it now.
Hmm.
Alright, so I already got the edict.
Yeah, so I mean, might as well get something else at this point. Octarine, I'll probably suggest.
Yeah, I usually go up there. Actually, Caroline, I can hear you still. Lala. Okay, so we lost 2 racks, that's pretty bad. Now it's a bit unsafe here as well.
The biggest thing now is that in fights you... Like Sven will jump to CK with the stun and you want to make sure you're in a position to follow up to the Sven stun.
I should save buyback, right?
Yeah. You want to look at the Sven, think about when he wants to jump and make sure you can chain stun. And then you might actually kind of burst. Alright. I mean, he kinda hesitated, so you actually started, but yeah, it works out.
Oh!
Nice.
Yeah, I knew he was gonna heals.
Send the query to secret shop so you get your Octarine. I don't think
Yeah,
it's safe from
someone's-
buyback because yeah, Bloodstone enough. Send the query to the bottom secret.
Ah. I have Octarine now.
This one has no mana for stun.
Oh, I don't know why I turned off my ocarine. I turned off my. I should have turned off my ulti.
Yeah, also like your self-heals timings can improve a bit.
Yeah. Okay.
Like
So
you-
yeah, I should wait for people to commit more on me.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, like that disruptor ulted and I just used, but I should have
Yeah, like the disruptor ult itself doesn't really kill you, it's... Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you're actually missing 50 ult for Bavik, it's pretty unfortunate. Sven has no ulti anyway though, so you respawn when he has ult. It's kinda hard for you to take the fight before that, regardless.
Just wait. Yeah, I should have gone bottom instead of going top to stop the team fight. Oh my god.
I'm not sure why you hesitate so much to do the lightning into stun. It's... If you're somewhat close, it's very reliable.
You merge with the impurities.
I mean, now you probably want to like take a wave top or something. The rest to run down mid. You can split push a bit and BOT there.
Okay, I can shrine.
Perhaps replace Veil with, I don't know, maybe a Hex, maybe Assault Caress even. Oh no, Sven has one. Yeah, Hex is not bad. Maybe a Lotus Orb to reflect. Enrique is alive, like this is... Giving us a chance to lose the game right there.
Okay, he could also kill this creep. Nice. Oh, Caroline!
Oh, nice. Timber just went in.
Oh.
Oh, really unfortunate that he jumped the disruptor instead of the cores.
I'm dead. Oh.
Sven kinda screwed up that fight, but yeah. Pretty much game.
Okay,
Yeah.
well,
So the
I
thing,
think I learnt a lot about the lane pushing. Like, I can just stay in the trees to push out the lane and
because
then wait for someone to
Yeah.
actually come.
the thing is, like, when you farm safe jungle camps, okay, you're boosting your farm, but it's not like Leshrac is not a hero where if you get 6 slotted you win the game. Like, he's not bad late game, but he's not like auto win late game. You know, there are heroes that carry harder than he does. His strength is that you can apply the pressure so early, and if you're farming jungle, you're just not applying any pressure. That's basically the issue. Because when you have that like Veil Bloodstone pre 20 minutes, like you just walk up to a hero on the lane and they cannot fight you. Like no one can fight you 1v1. Even 1v2 you can like kill them, they can't really go on you and stuff like that. So you wanna abuse that fact by actually pressuring lanes, forcing them to send like 3 heroes, and like that's how you apply pressure. They're not farming. See, that's the what we were talking about with you getting farm versus preventing the enemy, like speeding yourself up versus slowing the enemy down.
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
and even though Lesh is like it's not really a utility hero, it is a carry. It's still better to slow the enemy down than speed yourself up, just because of how it's
Yeah.
nuanced. Like that's I mean that's the hardest thing, right? Like knowing
Yeah.
when do you sit back and farm, when do you actually apply pressure, because it's also risky. Like okay, you might just die and like lose your bust on charge,
Yeah.
feed a lot of gold, but that's basically the hardest aspect.
Yeah. Okay. So I could just not. I mean, I can. If I'm going Veil, then makes sense to try and force heroes over. Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, actually gotta go now.
Oh, okay. That's cool. All right. Thanks.
Yeah. Welcome, and just yeah, let's actually schedule. I mean, tonight you can write on Skype. Actually schedule for next time, so it's not so like last minute, basically.
Okay. Okay. So we can. You don't want to do your nighttime, right?
Yeah, I really prefer in the mornings. Or,
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, noon,
All right. What about Tuesday night?
which will be my morning. Okay. Sure.
Oh yeah, my Tuesday night. Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, that works. The 5th. All right.
Can we just operate on Australian Eastern Standard Time? I'll just tell you what time, and you can check the time.
Sure.
At your...
All right. So what time?
So like can we do something like 8 o'clock Australian? Yeah, Australian Eastern Standard Time.
All right. I believe that's.
I think that's like 12 p.m. 12 noon or 1. Oh, okay. If you want it earlier, that's fine as well.
That's yeah, that's 12. Oh, no, that's perfect. Sure.
Okay, I'll put that in.
Let's do 12. All right. Or 8. Yeah. Alright, man. Good luck next. See you then.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Oh, it's time for some solo queue.